With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the league expand the rosters maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players, maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some.
Now, here's Cunningham after the miss from Coleman. Durant against Burks. Right side Bagley. Over Simmons. Bagley, no good. Now Simmons. Pass to Coleman. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. We're about 1 minute into the first. Burks in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Bagley in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaking.
Now, here's Cunningham, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Stolen. In transition, here come the Nets.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward with a good possession all the way around.
And it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Outside, Simmons. Here's Coleman. He's covered by Joseph. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead.
Why are y'all smiling?
Get up, get up, get up, stop making some noise. Here they come. Yo, Pistons dancing. Let's get up and make some noise, fans, for your Pistons dancing. Dance team.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Burks finds Bagley. Cunningham outside. Sinks the triple.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You've got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure. When you've got KD, you've got a chance.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Cunningham passes to Bagley. Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Coleman. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Detroit, basketball.
And here's Joseph for 3.
Well, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Astounding for the Pistons. It was a loss to Sacramento.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Bagley the pass to Joseph. Now Burks. Clock at 6. Joseph down low. He's covered by Irving.
What hustle from Kyrie on the block.
Nets leading by 8. Simmons looking around. The pass to Coleman. And the call on the... And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Now, here's Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Stewart finds Cunningham. That shot is off. Excellent defense from Coleman.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
The 11-footer, and he nails the jumper. Coleman's got his third bucket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Burks with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Sacramento.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that and will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Great work, DA. So at the top of their to-do list, Greg, generate buckets.
Yeah, you can get all the stops in the world, but it does you no good if you're not scoring on the other end.
Got to think on top of the game plan, it's about sharing the basketball.
First personal foul. First team foul.
In the league, especially with the added pressure of being the #1 pick. Kind of a tough situation playing in Detroit for a team that's exploring a lot of young talent. So not only do you have to perform, you have to find a way to lead. And I think the expectations around Cade Cunningham were fulfilled for the Detroit Pistons.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Noel's checked in for Stewart.
Defensive foul. Ross O'Neal. First personal foul. Team second.
Reliable guards that we have.
At some point, I believe that Alec Burks is going to be on a team that's doing bigger things. Because of that consistency, he's going to become a more valuable piece. I mean, he shoots it well from 3. He got his big contract in 2021, but it hasn't changed that consistency that he plays with.
Coleman, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Burks dishes to Ivy. It's Noel, high post, stripped away. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Ivy. Passes it to Burks. There's the screen. He kicks to Ivy. 6 to shoot. Noel, a screen on Irving. Offensive rebound. Pass to Ivy. Burks with it. Shoots over Warren. Knocks it loose.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Coleman. Back to Irving. Here's Coleman. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto.
Forget anything can be a foul, all right? At the line for the Nets. At the line for 1.
In particular, from mid-range, that has been huge for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Snatched up. Ivy can't get it to fall.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Up top, Bay. He dishes it to Ivy. Back to Bay. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Burks' shot is good.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Here's Coleman. He's got 11. Warren on the wing. Shoots from 12. He gets it in there. And the Nets lead by 10.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
The Nets have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Coleman. Off target with his three.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Diallo kicks to Noel. Bay against O'Neal. And the layup is good.
Bay continuing to improve in the pick and roll, especially as a handler. So his teammates better Bay watch.
Pass to Coleman. The three. The shot, no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. O'Neal a screen on Diallo. Coleman, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. It's at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Nets have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That's good from Coleman.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Pistons trail by 8. And here's Diallo. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Sumner. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the
Your Pistons, 15. The Nets, 21.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back. Yeah, the Pistons for years have been just chasing away to try to get into the postseason, and it felt kind of like a rebuild, but here we are. They've assembled a real promising core of young talent.
setting the floor for the Nets. Big Red out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Can you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They have, and the Pistons' win percentage last season about the same as the year before. But, Brent, that doesn't tell their whole story.
I appreciate that, Kevin. To provide some context for the Pistons, lots of injuries and COVID-related issues held them back. And they had help. They're close to a 500 team, so being young, being hungry, the squad is looking to take the next step.
And the Nets with possession here, following the 3 by Detroit. Coleman, no good.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Big Red in that last game against Toronto got the job done. He scored an incredible number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Joseph to the paint. Stewart kicks to Joseph. Outside, Bagley. Over Simmons. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. And Simmons slams it in.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Pistons trail by 9. Outside, Bagley. Cunningham outside. Back to Bagley. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
This is kind of where I feel like his comfort zone is, as Bagley hurts the defense from there.
Outside, KD. And the pass to Coleman. Bay pulls it in.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Shot by Joseph, no good. Nets leading by 7. Here's Coleman. He's got 15. It's hauled in by Stewart.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Bay passes to Bagley. Outside, Joseph. Kicks to Bagley. It's up a 3. And they'll get another chance. Cunningham for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Now, here's Cunningham. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And here is Joseph following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. 7-foot shot. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Cunningham.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Here's Coleman. He's got 15. Just 5 on the clock. Simmons on the wing. Irving kicks to KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his third.
That'll be a Pistons timeout.
You guys are so lucky right now. So lucky.
He's checked in and first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Brooklyn ahead as they wrap up the second quarter on a 14-5 run. We'll get
The Nets, 55.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half. And according to my records, you guys went head-to-head in 12 games.
I averaged 24 points. Kenny averaged 9. I wouldn't call that hit.
Well, I was hurt like 7 of those games, but
had your feelings hurt in 7 of those games?
No, I was actually hurt. I played like a couple minutes and then I got hurt. But who swept in the playoffs there?
Yeah, that's true. I give credit where credit is due, but Houston overcame the point guard deficit. Hey, Sam Cassell, call me.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the Brooklyn Nets.
This offense has been off the charts good. I mean, we're seeing player movement, ball movement, guys are getting in the right spots and spacing on the floor.
Just an incredible first half display. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Pistons trail by 19. Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Corey Joseph is out there with Cunningham. And it's Burks in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Cunningham's shot is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Back to Stewart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance.
First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart. 2 shots.
Notes, he wants to be great.
And so Stewart nails both of them.
So much about Stewart comes through his toughness, and you get physical with him. He has no problem getting physical right back.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Feeds to Simmons. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Burks finds Bagley. Burks sets a screen for Bagley. Back to Burks. 5 on the clock. Here's Joseph. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Irving for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Joseph kicks to Burks. Stewart with the screen on Durant. Burks can't get it to go.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Big Red gets the whistle that time. That'll be his
second personal foul. Team second.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Stewart kicks to Joseph. Passes it to Bagley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice eyes, ref. You know the foul when you see one.
13 foul. At the line for Detroit, Bagley.
Take a break. Take a break.
At the line
2 shots.
2.
Reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Tries again, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart. Shooting guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should, and I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. Katie says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Cunningham's got 10 points.
And that's Cunningham coming back with the rapid response.
Here's Coleman. He's got 24. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Pass to Bagley. The dish to Burks. Stewart, a screen for Burks. 4 on the clock. Yep, that one goes in there. Burks has got his 3rd basket of the night.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Pass to Coleman. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Detroit. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Loud pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
Irving with the ball. Picked up by Joseph. Here's Coleman. It's Durant on the wing. Durant off a pick from Coleman. That one good for 2. 9 points in the game so far.
Hard to argue with that plan. Give Durant the ball. Let him show why he's one of the league's best.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Let's bring it, fellas. Go for it.
Your assistant president, Dan Bruce, is on the floor for you. Give it up for him. Give it up.
Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Kevin Durant. Joseph, the pass to Stewart. To the inside, Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Now the pass to Coleman. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Irving passes to Sharp. And that one, good. Sharp's got 6 points.
You know, Kyrie Irving being unselfish there, making a nice play for his guys.
Out to the right wing. Simmons against Bagley. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his
first personal foul. Team 4. Substitution on the court.
Detroit. Nerlens Noel checks in for Stewart. Bay comes in for Bagley. And Ivy subbed in for Joseph. The Nets also changing it up. O'Neal comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's T.J. Warren in for Kyrie Irving. Lets it go from 11. Shot good by Diallo. 11 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your picking.
Call the Nets. So for the Pistons, Livers is checked in, and it's Denzel Valentine in for Ivy. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Seth Curry. Markieff Morris is out there with Sharp. Then there's Big Red, and it's Sumner. The NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Nets shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. The tray, and he gets it to go. No problem on the three from Coleman. Coleman's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Going inside. Pass delivers for three. Again, the miss by the Pistons. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. From the arc. The offensive rebound. Sumner passes to Coleman. Fires the three. Trains the three-pointer. Coleman's got 35 in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Drills it from outside.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
There's the triple. Yep, it's good. And another three from Coleman. Coleman's got 38 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Burks. That's in for his fifth make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Lee kicks to Burks. Here's Livers. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Coleman. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one. On the wing, Lee, guarded by Coleman. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Here's Livers. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
And he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from Coleman. Coleman's got 43 points. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Morris passes to Coleman. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. 45 points for Big Red.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Coleman. And the Nets, another 3.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Livers. Burks on the wing. Down low. And it's Livers missing. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game home. And good! He hits it again.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
No good from Lee. The Nets have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. And Morris throws it down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Lee passes to Bagley. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Coleman. Sharp, the pass to Curry. Fades away. Eyes hit again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting.
What? Come on, Red.
First personal foul. Team second. Shooting for Brooklyn. Sharp. Day'Ron Sharp. 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Now, here's Joseph. Not a lot of room. Cunningham for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the middle. Here's Coleman. And no good. And Detroit the other way now. Burks looking around. Dishes it to Joseph. There's Noel, and he gets the bucket.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Harris outside. They set the pick. Pass to Coleman. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Cunningham kicks to Bagley. Back to Cunningham. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Here's Coleman. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Coleman's got 54 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Outside, Joseph. Bagley sends a screen for Joseph. Cunningham for three. It's good from long range. Cunningham's got 21.
McKay doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Sumner passes to Coleman. Count that bucket. Coleman's got 56 points in the game.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Cunningham with it. Now defended by Warren. Bagley with a wide open look. Offline with his three. Brooklyn in control.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Big Red.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
There's the pass to Burks. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off target with the jump hook. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Basket counts.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Sumner. Top of the key, Warren. Over Joseph. Again, the Nets for two.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.